start our another chemistry chapter, that is metals and non-metals. So already we have gone through the physical and chemical properties of even metals and non-metals also through the chapter acids, bases and salts. So here once again we shall briefly see what are the chemical and physical properties of metals and non-metals. So let's have a quick revision of the chemical and physical properties of metals and non-metals through this animated video.
Physical properties of metals and non-metals. Luster. Metals in their pure state have shining surface. For example, gold, copper. However, non-metals did not have such property. Hardness. Generally, metals are hard, but the hardness varies from metal to metal. However, non-metals are generally soft. Malleability. Metals are beaten to form thin sheets. This property of metal is called malleability. For example, iron, zinc, whereas non-metals, if beaten, breaks into pieces. Ductility. Ductility property states that metals can be drawn into thin wires. For example, gold, iron, etc. However, non-metals did not have this property. Heat conduction. Metals get heated when exposed to heat. The heat is transferred to other end. From these, we conclude that metals are good conductors of heat. However, non-metals, when exposed to burner, get burned instead of heating. Thus, they are bad conductors of heat. Conduction of electricity. In this experiment, the metal is under observation between the two terminals A and B. In this observation, the bulb glows because the metal placed between terminals A and B provides a path for the current. Thus, metals are good conductors of electricity. However, when non-metals are placed between terminals, then the bulb did not glow. Thus, non-metals are generally insulators. Sonority. Metals, when struck over hard surface or another metal, produces sound. Such metals are called as sonorous metals. For example, school bells. However, non-metals did not show this property. Varying behavior of some metals and non-metals. At room temperature, all metals are solid except mercury. Metals have high melting point, but gallium and cesium are the metals which melts at very low temperature. Metals are lustrous, but iodine is a non-metal that is lustrous. Non-metal carbon exists in different forms. This property is called allotropes. In its diamond form, it is hardest natural substance. In its graphite form, it shows electrical conductivity. Metals such as lithium, sodium, potassium are very soft that they can be cut with knife. They have low densities and low melting points. Chemical properties of metals. Burning metal in air. Metal burns in air to form metal oxide. That is, metal plus oxygen gives metal oxide. Burning of magnesium. Magnesium ribbon burns in air with extremely bright white flame, forming magnesium oxide, MgO. That is, 2 Mg plus O2 gives 2 MgO. Magnesium oxide. Burning of sodium. Sodium reacts vigorously with oxygen and produce sodium oxide. The reaction is so violent that the released hydrogen immediately catches fire. Such reaction is called exothermic reaction. Mixing sodium oxide in water forms base, that is Na2O plus H2O gives 2NaOH. Copper burns in air to form copper oxide, which is black in color. That is 2Cu plus O2 gives 2CuO. Metals such as aluminium and zinc react with oxygen and forms a protective metal oxide layer that prevent further oxidation. That is 4Al plus 3O2 gives 2Al2O3. Aluminium oxide. Iron does not burn on heating, but if iron fillings are sprinkled on the flame, then they burn vigorously. That is 4Fe plus 3O2 gives 2Fe2O3. Amphoteric nature of metal oxide. Generally, metal oxides show basic nature, but some metal oxides such as aluminium oxide and zinc oxide show amphoteric nature. That is, it acts as base when reacted with acid such as hydrochloric acid, and it acts as acid when reacted with a base such as sodium hydroxide. That is, Al2O3 plus 6HCl gives 2AlCl3 plus 3H2O. Al2O3 plus 2NaOH gives 2NaAlO2 plus H2O. Dissolution of metal oxide in water. Most metal oxides dissolve in water to form alkalis. For example, sodium oxide dissolve in water to form corresponding alkalis. Na2O plus H2O gives 2NaOH. Anodizing. Aluminium, if exposed to air, forms thin oxide layer. This layer protects the metal from further corrosion. With anodizing, the thin oxide layer can be made thicker to help avoid corrosion. In this process, a clean aluminium article is made the anode and is electrolyzed with dilute sulfuric acid. Hydrogen gas evolves at cathode and oxygen gas evolves at anode. At anode, the oxygen gas react with aluminium and make a thick oxide layer. This process is called anodizing. Reaction of metals with water. Metals react with water and produce metal oxide and release hydrogen gas. These metal oxides, if dissolved in water, forms metal hydroxides. Reaction of highly reactive metals with water. Some metals such as sodium, potassium react violently with water and the hydrogen released immediately catches fire. That is 2K plus 2H2O gives 2KOH plus H2 plus heat energy. 2Na plus 2H2O gives 2NaOH plus H2 plus heat energy. Reaction of comparatively less reactive metals. When calcium reacts with water, it produces calcium hydroxide. And when magnesium reacts with water, it produces magnesium hydroxide. In both reactions, the hydrogen gas released stick to the metal surface. Thus, metal floats on water. For example, Ca plus 2H2O gives CaOH2 plus H2. Mg plus 2H2O gives MgOH2 plus H2. Reaction of moderately reactive metals with water. Metals like aluminium, iron, and zinc react only with steam to form respective metal oxides. For example, 2Al plus 3H2O gives Al2O3 plus H2. 3Fe plus 4H2O gives Fe3O4 plus H2. Reaction of least reactive metals. Metals such as lead, copper, silver, and gold do not react with water at all. Reaction of metals with acids. Generally, metal react with acid to form salt and releases hydrogen gas. Reaction of magnesium with acid. Most metals like magnesium react with acid to form salt and releases hydrogen gas, which is tested by burning. For example, Mg plus 2HCl gives MgCl2 plus H2. Metals react with dilute nitric acid. Some metals react with dilute nitric acid, HNO3, and produces salt, and any of the nitrogen oxide, N2O, NO, NO2, and water. Cu plus 4HNO3 gives CuNO3 2 plus 2NO2 plus 2H2O.
So today we shall end up with the chemical and physical properties of metals and non-metals, and the further content regarding the chapter will be continued in the next class. Thank you.